Last we left off, I think we had a night at the Blackstaff Tower, and afterwards, next morning, a small group did some errands. I think some people. I think you spent the day indoors, Olivia, to do some studying or some scribing, some spell scribing at least, and the rest went shopping through the city, got some errands, some stuff, and eventually went to the place where the vault entrance should be, which is in a theater in the center of Waterdeep called the Pink Flamp, and there you had to follow the rabbit. You entered there, were some plays going on and preparations in the evening. And backstage, you found a rabbit, indeed. Well, an Haragon, to be precise, Lenny Proudfoot. And he so kindly, after some interrogation and understanding what you were doing, he actually knew about that entrance, which he uncovered a while back. And he actually helped you guys to the entrance, and he couldn't get further than the main door because it needed the keys to be presented. But fortunately, all of you presented the keys, one more openly than the other, and entered the pitch dark catacombs of the vaults. And going in there, it seemed kind of a lot of dwarfish frescoes, masonry. Actually, a very enthralling fresco, which almost ties you into hypnosis. But you find your way upstairs, and upstairs, while scouting ahead, Andre was attacked by a black pudding and gibbering mouther, and you managed to defeat those monstrosities. And now you are done with that battle, and you're standing on top of a big ledge, looking down in the pitch darkness of where you were before, 60, 70 feet below you, and some bridges crossing that big gaping voids. So with that, I think that was the main story.
Yeah, Lanik would have made it more difficult if not for the fact that he was sleeping for half of the session. So
yeah, I thought probably Better would have made life far more difficult if he wouldn't. But now you're here in the middle of the catacombs, and Andre is tagging along for the ride because he is out. But what do you want to do?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Can we see the bottom of the cliff?
What is your
60 feet dark vision.
So if you go a bit lower, then you actually see some of the stones, and you sense that it's at the precipice of your vision where the bottom of the cliff is.
By the drop, guys.
And it's actually
recommend going down.
Yeah. But that's actually where you were before, right? So that's the hall you were. You're now. You went upstairs, and now you're walking above the stone bridges. One of the stone bridges.
The fireflies return back to Lanik.
Okay. So you have.
And he says to you guys, well, that was a bit unexpected. Slime is very slimy. Let's keep on going. And Lennick, before waiting for a response, starts to go for a little walk again. Or it's more of a hippity hop in bunny style, kind of.
Okay, so you're going the top floor. You're going straight across, right?
Yes.
Okay. Is anybody following or just letting him go on his own?
Sian kind of looks at the rest. Well, guess we're going, and goes behind him.
Yeah. So
I'll try to
so
stay
then,
with
as
Sean.
you go forwards, what's your range? You don't have the dark vision, right? So you have like 10 feet of dim light around your.
I have my lantern on full, I think, at this point.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, me as well.
Okay. So ahead of you, you see this door, Lennick. Give me a second, and I'll describe it to you.
So the lanterns are 60 feet, 30 feet bright, 30 feet dim.
Yeah, so these doors are similar to the doors you saw downstairs. They're smaller, but they're also adamantine doors, and they're all closed, and they depict either some dwarven ritual.
Can I Yeah, can I do a check, like a perception check, whether this looks like a trap or something like that?
Yes. Do you have any skills in that or something? You can make a perception check, sure. You can.
Not. I don't. Just pure, like the fact that he remember. No.
Yeah, make an intelligence.
Okay, well,
make an intelligence check for me, just to see if you can.
Intelligence. 9.
These look very similar to the doors downstairs, and those weren't trapped. The only thing you noticed was trapped was the fresco, but you don't know if it was like a trap to deflect people, or was just some very awesome piece of magic art. You move forward.
I'll try to open. Yeah.
So the door does have a small have a small mark on it. Can you read Dwarfish?
No.
Okay.
No.
I can, so I would be right behind him.
Okay, if you're right behind him, make me. Give me a second. Make me so. The moment Lennick is hopping right in front of you, and seems okay. But the moment you step foot at the cracked end of the bridge, you start the floor beneath you to crumble. These bridges are extremely old, and through years and years of wear and tear, they are not as strong. So make me dex save to see if you can hold on to the crumbling bridge.
Run
and
back
also,
to.
if you're standing there, also make me dex save. Okay.
I'm about halfway the bridge at this point. Do we need to make dex save?
No, you're so if you see the cracked floor, then if you're standing near it, then you have to make a dex save.
No, I run back to the start of the bridge once I see this crumbling happening.
So let me
Sorry.
make me dex save as well, Lennick.
Yeah. It's 15.
That's exactly what you needed. So both you and You just barely make it across, and Sean, you sense the floor giving way beneath your foot, and you instinctively take a step backwards, and you see a part of the more broken part of the bridge crumbling beneath you and plummeting downstairs. And it takes a while, and then you hear the massive impact of stone hitting the floor and reverberating to this room.
Alright. Yeah. Kind of. Let's right. Close call. You alright? Going toward Lennick.
Yes. I'm not used normally to companions. Normally, I'm by myself in the dungeon, so I wasn't thinking of you, sir. But yeah, I'm all right. Are you okay as well?
I made it. Kind of looks down. Kind of puts like a foot in front of him. Does it feel safe, or does it look like it's gonna crumble even more?
No, you sense like the piece, the part of the bridge. So the bridge looked pretty sturdy while you were working on it, but this clearly had some little fissures in it. So it made sense that that's the weakest part of the bridge. But if you step forward, nothing really happens.
Alright.
Still sturdy.
Can I try to open the door?
Yeah. You can. You push to it. Make a strength check, please, for me.
Strength is
See
not my
how
best
strong this bunny is.
I'm gonna. Oh, I'm doing it quite well. 18.
18. So you feel the door moving very slightly, but it's just not enough to really. It's nothing trapped, nothing happens, or and it sounds like this is the right action to take. Like it's moving, but you just lack the strength to really make the impact.
Huh. Okay.
You guys
Yeah,
all right
I
over
then-
there? Are you guys all right over there? What's going on?
Yeah, part of the bridge collapsed. We're all right.
Is there an
Should
exit
be.
there?
This
What is it?
door seems to be stuck. So he jumps back, I think, he's going. I'm about to jump back towards Sean, unless he says something different, but otherwise.
Well,
You saw me try to open the door. I couldn't
Yeah.
do it, and that's basically the extent of Lennox's ideas.
want some help first before you? We can open it together.
Of course. I'll wait. What do you want me to do?
I'll take a
Are you
running
coming to
start
mine?
and jump as well. Yeah.
Yeah, you can jump the gap. It's not that. I think you can jump 10 feet, right? So.
Yeah, with a strength, even if your strength is 0, 10 feet is the minimum you can jump. So I'm also not that strong, but I'll try as well.
Yeah, if you do it both, you can do it with advantage if Lennick is helping you.
Right.
Sure.
I'll make a strength check. So.
Nope.
20, sure.
No, this actually Lennick had more effect in the zone than you helped.
This really seems to be stuck.
It's the normal. What was it? The critical role, the thing, right?
Yeah.
They were always stuck by a door. The doors never end.
By the way, Michael, you're muted, so if I don't know if you're shouting like I'll help or something, but otherwise.
You're muted and camera off, so we have no idea.
We don't know if you're even there, but no. Yeah, sorry.
Sorry. Like I was like, why is it? Yeah.
No,
Anyway.
No, so the door.
I do have crowbar. I don't know if that helps.
Yeah,
Crowbar?
well, probably.
Yeah, I think the with the Lennox first push there was a little gap, so you can try to use the crowbar. So you can you keep trying, I presume. So roll me an
Yeah.
advantage with the crowbar as well. The DC is a bit lower with the crowbar. Nope, but let's say
Maybe we should try another door if that one doesn't open.
that's always
Yeah.
And I'll
Let's see
start.
what's on the other.
I'll start walking towards the next bridge.
Look for
what is
cracks on the bridge, though.
I don't
So,
have vision. I'm
Thales,
like,
you have also your light on, right?
yeah, on the
Do
map.
you have the lantern of revealing? Who has the lantern of revealing, by the way?
I have it. So it's 30 feet revealing and 60 feet normal light.
Okay.
Or dim light.
Okay, nothing. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah.
Can you turn on my vision on the map as well? Since
Oh, is it off? Okay.
I don't think I have
So
vision.
bright light.
Or maybe I do. I do. It's just weird that I can't see over the gaps, but that's fine.
Yeah.
So I sort of walk to the second bridge and stand there waiting, like for them to arrive.
Yeah, you
that way.
make me a perception check with that light, Thales, if you're standing there.
11.
Yeah, the only thing that you really notice is that there's similar cracks in this bridge as that collapsed before. So
You might want to be careful crossing here. Maybe go one at a time.
John kind of lead the way.
Instead of going there, I'm gonna make my Raven fly to the other. Oh, it also doesn't have dark vision. Hold on. Let me check how much it can carry. Does anyone know how much a tiny creature can carry?
No idea.
Not a lot.
It's probably like what is it? A mage hand, I'm assuming, something like
Yeah.
that.
I don't think a raven can carry a lantern.
well,
It's bigger than the raven.
roll me intelligence check, Thales.
I'll make another espresso.
21.
Okay, so you just saw the bunny, who is probably more heavy than your raven, hop
Yeah.
over the broken bridge on
Yeah.
skate.
I want to tie a lantern to my Raven.
Ah, okay.
So I think it can, because I think it's half what small creature can carry, which is 15 times.
Oh, you want
strength.
to carry? Yeah, I think the raven
I'll
could carry.
tie my the second lantern that I have, not the lantern of revealing, but the normal one.
Yeah.
I'll tie it up to the Raven and have it fly to the other side to and I'll use its vision to see if what's there.
It's very small, the raven, right? Oh, there it is.
It's already there.
It's already there. I'll give it some light as well. So now it has like 60 feet of bright light, right?
30 feet bright, 30 feet dim. So 60 dim. So yeah. Sort of
something like
flies over and I can see what it sees.
It's a very similar door as the door on above you. Maybe a different depiction, whereas the dwarf was, I think the dwarf in the first door was forging. It was some. It was a lot. The fire of the forge was being lit up, and this one is holding something behind its back. So.
Then I'll fly over to the position in the bottom.
And there's also a very similar door, but this actually a depiction of a dwarf amidst raising his hammer and going down on the anvil, forging the blade.
all the doors seem. I pass this on, like I say what
Yeah,
I
sure.
see, and but they all seem to be same doors. If you can't open one, which one do you guys want to try?
Well, just try one at a time.
Does it
Try this one
matter?
first.
Okay, I'm gonna just very carefully tiptoe my way across the bridge that I'm in front of.
Okay. So as you move forward, you sense at that point the bridge is very unstable at the point you're. So you see the marks, and if you put a little bit away, you don't have to roll for this because you're very aware of what could happen. You see that the bridge is actually already collapsing the moment you set your weight on it. So the moment you touch your foot, a section crumbles down.
I'll jump over that section and continue carefully.
Yeah, only the section you land on is actually also very unstable.
And I fall.
No, make a dex save because you're trying to jump as far as you can, of course. So make me a dex save to see how. Okay, yeah,
24.
you make okay, that's right. You make a running jump, and you land, and at the moment you land, all the stones start climbing down, but you grab onto the ledge with just 4 fingers, but you have enough upper body strength to pull yourself up, and again, even a bigger section of the bridge collapses down. So this is actually a pretty big distance, which is not. It's 15 feet at least on the shortest distance.
I guess I'll try to see if I can open the door, so I'll continue on slowly and see if I can open this
Yeah,
door.
make me a strength check.
Is there like a gap where I can put in a crowbar or?
Yeah, it's very tight fit. I think you have to. You can try to wiggle in. Make a dexterity check to see how easily you can wiggle the crowbar in there.
Nope.
No, you can just roll for strength. The crowbar doesn't fit yet. Nope. Doors, man.
This door also doesn't open.
Nope. The door is closed. Doesn't even budge.
And I'm going to walk back. This is like a 60 feet pit, right? I can fly the Raven down.
Yeah,
to see.
60 feet down, yeah. So you can
Yeah, I'm gonna take out of my backpack. I'm gonna take a piece of string and tie that to a crossbow bolt.
Yeah.
And on the other end of the string, I'm gonna tie my rope. Well, does this even work? Probably, yeah. And I'm gonna say, Sean, can you? I'll shoot at the wall. Can you pick up the string? And I'll shoot the crossbow bolt at the wall on the other side, so he can pull the rope over and hold it.
Okay. There's pillars in the middle of the so you can tie it around that. So it's yeah.
So I guess when I jump off, I like swing 15 feet down, and then I'll climb up the rope and go up the other side.
Just make me a general athletics check to see how well you perform this.
Can I make an acrobatics, or is it athletics?
You can do acrobatics as well. So,
Well, that's
I
slightly
just want to
better.
say, don't roll net 1. That's the only thing you shouldn't do.
Well,
It's a 5. I mean,
Yeah. So actually, it's a net. So the only thing that would make it horrible is a net 1, and actually you plummet. But you're already you plummet actually 50 feet down because you're swinging, and then you hit the wall, not expecting the impact, and then you slide down. So you take it's like 5. How was it? 56 or something? I don't know. Or is it?
sounds like a lot, but possible. I don't know.
I don't know. I'll look it up.
I think it's per 10 feet, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
1d6
1d6
per
6
10
6
feet.
for every 10 feet. Yeah.
Okay, so 50 feet. Okay, so it's 56, yeah.
He would have.
Since
He would have
he's
fallen down. to on our side of the ledge, right? All the way down.
Yeah. So you would have fallen here. So you find yourself with 19 bludgeoning damage on the bottom of the pit. Fortunately, you know exactly how to get back up there.
So well prepared.
You're smart enough to know not to look at the fresco this time. So I'll say you make it back upstairs without.
I can climb
any
up the
issue.
rope. Rope is still there.
You can walk through the stairs again, right?
Oh yeah, that's also fine. Yeah. I'll just
Whatever you
walk.
want, but-
Since climbing wouldn't go so well.
Oh.
So
And I'll
So
start
far, most
cleaning
damage
up my rope.
not by the monsters, but by the
I think it's someone else's turn to check the next door.
Yeah,
I think all these doors are fake, just like the ones downstairs.
I'll say
to
that,
the next door.
that I'll have Andre roll at least to. So if you're going to check the other door, then Andre is going to join you for that. So
He's
again,
the one with
the bridge
some
collapses, but you're aware of it.
Can I try the second door? As
Sure.
well?
Yeah, you can hop over. Can you hop over 50? Yeah, you can hop bunny hop already 50 feet, right? So
Yeah, correct.
yeah, so you don't have to roll for that. Yeah, make a strength check for the second door. You're going there alone, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can
No,
take it.
you see
I'll say,
that.
I'll say Andre is helping you. He's that's not the intention. Andre is
Oh,
helping you.
under is
Andre will
also
help you to join, so you can roll with advantage.
the strength check, right?
Yeah, strength check.
So that's one roll, and
And
another
Andre will
roll.
roll. Actually, I'll let Andre roll for with advantage.
Never mind.
Oh, okay.
He's also not strong. Never mind. He's. Nobody
We're
has
all
strength.
dex-based, I think. no strength-based
Well,
characters.
I mean, we're also rolling like really shit.
Yeah,
yeah, that's
it is.
definitely true. I'll
In another D&D campaign, I'm playing a barbarian. He's like +7 or something, so I would have done it probably there, but not a small bunny.
Sean, you can actually read dwarfish, right? So
Yeah.
at the door it says dwarves only. So it's like
Does it say the
easier
same?
to be a dwarf.
I can also read dwarf. Is it the same on the second door?
Yeah, it's everywhere. You see a lot of messages that says dwarf only. And actually,
Ah, okay.
Thaddeus, if you're standing there, by the way,
Yeah.
behind you, there's this weird outline that's visible with your lantern of revealing of a secret door.
Well, there. While Sean is at the door, I guess I'll check for traps.
The secret door.
Yep.
Yeah, Sean. First, I'll roll. Sean, you wanna? You can roll with advantage as well to if somebody's helping you.
it's unbelievable. I give up, guys. We're going home. It's
This is ridiculous, right? But sure.
this is insane. How many rolls do we need to get?
Okay, and so ends the
Anywhere.
campaign.
Yeah.
Defeated scanners are about the
That's
dwarf.
correct.
We rolled 11 day 20s to have a 12 as the highest roll.
Yep, that's.
That's pretty shit.
That's
Do I
pretty
find any traps on the hidden door?
Did you roll for that?
Investigation 24.
Or
Or I actually just want to see if it is a door. I see something, but
You see, it's a door. No traps, actually. You can try to open it.
first I'll shout out, guys. I think I found something. The raven fly back to me and sit on my shoulder,
Aye.
ready to.
Well, maybe that's a way in, because these doors are shut.
Assume everyone will gather up.
Yeah.
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 Then I'll try to open the door.
Yeah, actually, this one opens very smoothly. And give me a second.
All right, this one
mhm.
does.
This one actually does.
Yeah, actually, I also would have tried the third door, by the way. If
Yeah, just let's do this first to see what happens.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
so you open a door, and actually, there's this dusty smell wafting out. It's still dark in here, but you actually see um, um, a lot of dust, and it seems very untouched, like thousands and thousands of years. And there's actually 4 green copper urns on platforms, and they're overflown with coins, gems, and everything. And there's also a little bit coin on the floor. It looks more on the map, but there's some coppers strewn between. And in the corner, you see this mannequin armored thing, dwarven armor, and I think that's what you can see right at the moment you're walking in.
This
Yes.
seems too easy.
Need to check first.
Well,
Front.
I mean, I'm gonna have the Raven fly in and like pick up 1 coin from the floor and fly back.
The raven flies in. Yeah. At the moment the raven flies in, you sense that the armor in the corner is moving,
Oh.
and it's becoming. You see this glowing entity wake up, and I want everyone to roll initiative.
I'm so happy that the Raven went first and Lennick wasn't going first.
Exactly. That's why he's there.
Oh, now I roll a 20.
Let's see.
Well, at least you don't have to go
Not for the
last.
50 doors.
Oh, Raven also rolls a 20 on initiative. Well, rolls an 18 for 20 total.
Someone's going good.
Let's see.
It's annoying with this field of vision that you can't see anything until you actually are in the field of vision, which makes sense, obviously. But it's like if the DM is explaining what everyone sees, but you can't see it because your character is not in the door, it's a bit annoying.
But I think it's nice because it like invites
Yeah.
you to move forward instead of just
Yeah,
standing in
true.
the back all the time. Like, yeah, but I actually
Yeah,
want to
that
see,
makes
so I have to go.
Exactly.
Makes sense. Yeah.
I would. It would be nice if you could explain it like every person at a time. Like you hear a soundbite the moment you walk in, but like, oh, that's what they were seeing.
Pre-record all the descriptions.
Yeah.
You get like a voice memo sent to you. Like,
Make an audio story, just pre-recorded voice messages only.
And then of course nobody comes in that room, and then you
Yeah.
record everything. So Lennick, you have first mover advantage. You see this. Let's see if I can show it to you. Yeah, this
Oh,
gruesome helmed horror come to life.
This huge.
It's medium, but it's still pretty. It's dwarven sized. It looks
Okay.
like a suit of armor without anybody in it.
When I see that, and it looks quite. Did it attack the Raven?
No, it's just at the moment the raven flown in, it started animating, so it's not it has been laying
Alright.
dormant. It was not springing a trap or something. It was just
okay.
dormant thousands
What-
of years.
When that happens, Lennick immediately says, "Hey, bad guy," and I cast fairy fire on it to point at the creature.
Fairy fire. Okay. Yeah, that's an attack roll, right?
That's a save, I think.
Same.
Oh, save. Sorry, a wisdom
Yeah.
save, right?
I'll cast it on the first level because I don't know how dangerous this creature is, but
So it's an upcast. So not an upcast.
It's a-
What's the DC?
Dex 14.
Okay. Let's see.
It's a range, an area of 20 feet. So I cast like a fairy fire for 20 feet around it, and it's from 60 feet away. So I'll do first a little jump backwards, if that's okay. So I do a
Okay.
little jump backwards so I can still see, so others can attack, but the fairy fire is on it.
14, right? So actually, he makes it.
Ah,
It's
okay.
advantage on saving throws.
Yep.
Huh.
Ouch.
Ah.
Resistance. Great.
Well, at least I told you guys where it is, if you didn't already see it.
Yeah, I don't actually see it on the map, but
Don't see it from where I'm at, but
I'm not sure if that was on purpose. But
I don't think I can do more than that. I mean, that's an action, right? Oh,
Yeah.
wait, do I have a bonus action?
I don't know.
One sec. Rabbit hop.
You have a hop as bonus action, right? You can.
Yeah. Yeah,
Under
that's.
the
I
ring.
mean that. As I said, I jumped a bit backwards. That's my instant, like Lennox instant reaction for everything that is a bit dangerous is like a hop away from it.
Yep, makes sense.
Alright,
That's
so that's
fine.
my turn.
Twice. Okay, that's your turn. Then it's your raven's turn, Thalius.
the raven flies back to my shoulder and
Yep.
prepares well, it holds its action for a help action if anything comes within melee range with me
Um,
to distract.
Yeah, so you see this animated armor who just booted up actually after years. He starts moving towards where the raven was, but he's not there anymore. It's 15 feet, and then he'll move another 50 feet and just walk just in front of your face, Artalius. And he will make. And from his side, you see this mean-looking longsword he is holding in his two hands, and he makes 2 attacks with it. So
I think it's
That-
still on the GM layer because I don't see it if it's in front of Thalius.
There
I
it
also don't see it.
Oh,
there it is.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
No,
Thanks.
no
Thanks,
problem.
Liza.
Just,
There it is. Yeah. So it's the first attack. It's. Did you see it? It's missed.
17 hits.
No, it's 17. Yeah, right. Oh, I have dark mode. I don't see the numbers anymore. 17 hits. Okay, shit. Well, then you take 8 slashing damage, and he makes another two-handed attack with 9 this time. So that probably misses, right?
Yeah. That misses.
Yeah. Yeah, that's his turn. And it's not angry. It's just protecting his loot. Thalius.
So the raven flutters up as this happens, and it starts make a couple rounds around his helmet and starts backing on it to distract
Okay.
it. And I use the other opportunity to try and stab it with my venom dagger. Let's see if I can get it to roll with advantage. 15.
Yeah, that hit. It doesn't hit. Sorry, man. That's a very sturdy armor stuff. You're
Damn.
rolling very bad, guys.
No shit. I use my bonus
Yes.
action to disengage and take a couple steps back. Hold on. How far should I step back? Probably far enough, right?
Okay.
Let's see if that's... Yeah, that's my turn.
Sean, before your turn, you actually see this around the corner. Can I drag it up? There it is.
Be able to do that.
You see this table coming around the corner, and it doesn't have a lot of speed, I think. Oh, actually, 40 feet. Wow, jeez.
Fast table.
Fast table, 15. 10. Yeah, and actually will go towards you, I guess, because you're standing there in its field of vision. I'll just make it make it one space so it's easier to see. And let's see what it can do. It moved 20 feet straight forward and will make a ram attack on the same turn. Let's see if that hits. 21. Oh, it's, you didn't see that, right? Okay, it's a 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
Jeez.
DM, one question. Was it also in the fairy fire when it was just standing there?
It was around a fairy fire. Is that
20 feet
area
radius.
of effect?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the
a
range?
20 feet radius. 60 feet it was, but it was 20 feet radius. So every object or creature needed to do
Did you center it on the helm, or did you center it in the room?
No, on the creature. I pointed at it, so it's the creature.
It's just outside the range.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, that's fine. I was concentrating on it, so if it went into the field,
yeah.
Then.
Oh, it's still okay. Yeah, it went through the field. Okay, the field
it?
is still active. Sorry, I'm not very.
Yeah, it's a concentration spell.
Okay, so you're concentrating on it, so it has to make a wisdom save, right?
Yes. Was it wisdom saving throw? Sorry. Where's I have so many tabs open.
No problem.
Fairy fire. It's a dex save.
You sure that's how it works?
No, it only works on the. It works for as long as you're concentrating it, but it only makes a save on impact. So you don't. It doesn't trigger when you move into it.
It's not a cloud
fair,
that
fair.
stays.
Okay.
Then it doesn't roll. So it's 10 bludgeoning and another 8 from the charge. And you have to make a dex save, Sean.
Alright. 18 damage and a dex save.
That's not enough. You're knocked prone.
Alright.
See if I can.
Wasn't going bad enough yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. If you can't even open a door, it's just the logical next step of it.
That was the animated table's turn. It's your turn, Sean.
Right. I get up. Bonus action. Move my hex on the table. It's still up. Oh, I need to make concentration check for that, by the way. Let's see. Well, no, it's not up. Great. There goes my spell.
Oh, damn it. Oh.
In that case, I'll do a. Is there any? I'll put a Hexblade Curse on it
Okay.
instead of the hex, and attack it. First attack. 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Why is it? Right. It's the first one. It's the 7 damage because it's one-handed. Fortunately, I have a shield up.
Okay, so it's 7 damage.
9 damage because the +2 from the hex.
Yeah.
And the second
You
one.
splinter a piece of the desk off. 13 does not hit though.
Okay. And that's my turn.
Okay. Yeah, Olivia, you're standing outside of the door and you see this table come running out. What do you do?
You're
And
muted.
now you see the help door as well. You're muted, I think, or not?
One of these
It's-
days I will learn.
+3, right, for Iceblazer?
+3 by now. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. It's,
One more damage.
one more
I
damage.
damage.
yeah.
It's important.
Yeah.
I make-
Sure.
No, I can see the skeleton too, or armor.
Yep.
I'm gonna cast Magic Missile on the armor, or will use one of the charges.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's always hits, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Plus the armor and shield.
Really 3 damage. That's it. Minimum damage.
Yeah,
Well, it's still 3 times 3 because it's 3 barbed
Yeah.
arch wood
that's
bugs.
Yeah.
9
So
damage.
it's 9.
More than Sean did.
What kind of damage is that actually, magic missile?
Force.
Oh, no, I did 10. I did 10. It's not more
Is it
than
force damage?
Force damage, yes.
Yeah, force damage.
More than I did.
It's
The armor just, you hit it, nothing happens.
it's immune to force.
Yep.
Fantastic.
Okay, interesting.
Yep, it was.
Well, that's about it.
Run, you fools! Lennox, your turn again.
It's a table, come on. I'm gonna run from a table.
I mean,
It's my turn.
it's your turn again, Lennox. You're top of the round.
Oh, that's that round went fast. Then I will do another when there's a table next to me. I will do another jump as my bonus action away.
Yeah, but
So here
yeah.
I can still see both creatures, right?
Probably.
so-
I think is the lantern still up or probably still hanging from some belt loop? I don't
Yeah,
know.
I have a lantern hanging from my belt.
And where I was standing, the fairies stay. So I'll jump,
Mm-hmm.
and I do, like, while I do a really cool backwards flip, I shoot with my arrow at it at a desk, I guess.
Okay. So, yeah.
Does this desk look at all like it would be impacted by an arrow? I mean, won't an arrow just stick into the wood or something?
Well, you saw Sean's spear chip off wood. You don't know if that's because it was magical or not, but at least it can be damaged. So
Yeah, but like I'm quite wise. I'm gonna shoot at that armor, actually. So
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot at the armor.
yeah.
And yeah. Okay. So with my oath bow, but I don't cast the oath yet.
Okay.
So that's 26 to hit.
That hits. Yeah.
All right. So when it hits, it's not my sworn armory. I make the creature my favorite foe,
Okay.
and so I do an extra D4. And also I let the swarm attack it, so that's an extra D6.
Okay.
So first I'll do the attack, the damage, I mean. So that's 12 damage plus an extra, what did I just say? D4? Yeah, for the favorite foe. An extra
Oh, for 28.
D4. Sorry?
I see a 28 total damage.
Yeah, it's above it. It's
Oh,
only
okay.
the 12 piercing.
Okay. Yeah, I understand.
So that's an extra three damage, and then let me see. There was
So,
another thing.
15 damage to the magical bow. Yeah. You're doing to the table or the helm?
No, the one with the armor or whatever it is.
Yeah, the armor. Okay. So that's
And
15 damage.
an extra 5 damage as well
What
for
kind of
the
damage
swarm.
does the sword do? What kind of damage?
Yeah, I mean, I wanna say it's really cool, but I think it's just fairies, the fireflies attacking it. So I guess I would say maybe their wings do sort of slashing damage or something like that.
Oh,
you
it
know?
doesn't specify. It's just additional damage.
Yeah,
Okay. Maybe.
I would say something like slashing damage. I would say nothing crazy.
We'll say it's magical because it's fairies.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah, it gets impacted. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that's and that's my hand. That's that. All right. Oh, it also says. Oh no, I should have said that the sharpshooter thing, right? -5 penalty, +10 damage. No,
Yeah,
okay,
you
I
do
didn't.
that
I didn't.
pretty well.
I didn't specify. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's my first attack, by the way. I have 2 attacks.
Okay.
And sorry for I
problem.
normally never play ranger, so it's Alright, another attack with my old bow.
You can sharpshooter on it if you want to.
Oh, fuck. Okay, anyway, it's 14. Does that hit?
Nope.
Alright, so that's my turn.
26 that does hit. 14 doesn't. But the moment the first arrow impacted, you saw the light flicker a bit, and it was hurt. But normally, yeah. So that worked. Thalius, your raven is fluttering around still.
Yeah, the raven flies up and sits on Sean's shoulder and uses the help action against the desk. So whoever attacks that gets an advantage.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the helmed horse turn. It moves out and it's not dumb, so it will just move towards Olivia and attack her with longswords. So first attack, Olivia, against you is a 9, so that misses, I guess.
Yes, that's a miss.
Second one, 12.
That's also
Jeez.
a miss.
Lucky.
How nice of you.
Now I'm rolling
Little bit of
bad.
luck for us.
Yeah, that's its turn. Thalius, what do you do?
That is gonna start by moving and walk another 30 feet away. I think that's fine. Yeah.
I'll move Andre out of the.
I can move even further. Yep, I'll move there. And then I'll shoot at. I guess I'm not sure what's better. I'll shoot at the armor, because that's where everyone was shooting at.
Your weapon is also magical, right? Yeah.
My crossbow is. Oh, that's a good point. I would know that. Did I notice that? Because we already noticed that, right? That it didn't take
You
damage
did
from a
know
lot of
the
stuff.
Fairy Fire spell was unaffectable. And the force damage also.
Yeah.
So you need to see that. Yeah.
Well, I'd probably still shoot at the armor.
Sure.
That's a normal light crossbow, 25.
Yeah, it hits. It really hits. Yeah.
And then I roll normal. I get sneak attack on that, and I'll use Wheels of the Grave to as the bolt hits the armor, there's some black necrotic energy that spins off of it and hits the table, and does 5 necrotic damage to the table.
Okay, so there's 14. So 14 damage to the helm
26
tor.
total.
26 total.
26. Oh, it's sorry, yes. Yeah. So 26. It doesn't do as much. It does damage, but not as much as you expect it. The table takes the whales of the graves use it. It ends up in one of the desks and it hurts. In the drawers. Yep.
Does the table appear to make sound, or is it really just a table?
It's hard to say. It screeches, but it's also maybe the ball bearings from the drawers screeching next to each other when it's moving. But otherwise, it's just a very angry table.
Okay, that's my turn.
That brings it to the table's turn, and it's still in combat with Sean. This time not charging though, so it will just attack you with a ram attack, Sean. 14. Horrible.
Jesus.
That's
fine.
It's yeah, that's its turn. Sean, what do you do?
Alright, well, I think the bird is helping me, so I'll attack the table. Advantage. An 11 to hit the table.
Nope, it's not Sean's day today.
Second attack.
That hits.
19.
Yeah,
Right.
hits.
8 points plus 3, so 11 points of damage to the table.
It takes another full brunt from your spear.
And I'll I'll use my maddening hex to do 5 psychic damage to the helmed horror.
Let's see, psychic damage to the helmed horror. Okay.
Oh no, it's to the table as well. Sorry.
Um,
Right, as an bonus action, you're gonna do the curse by your hex, so that's the table. And also 2 creatures of your choice within 5 feet of now. It's further away than 5 feet, so just the table gets 5 psychic.
doesn't seem to have any impact.
Yeah, makes sense.
But otherwise, the spear attack really.
Well, I guess you know it's not a mimic.
Splinter already a bit. There's pieces of wood strewn about.
Alright.
Olivia, it's your turn. This is gruesome dwarvish.
Yes. I'm gonna try Tasha's Hideous Laughter on it. Wait.
Yeah.
A wisdom save, if you please.
Yes, it's with advantage. It's 16.
Come on! That just makes it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move here.
Yeah. You wouldn't know if it were. You don't see a face, so how it would have laughed. That's also.
Well, we figured it out once it doesn't make the roll.
Okay, you're moving in melee with the
Yes.
table as well. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's your turn.
Yes.
Okay. Brave, Lennick. You muted, Bert.
Sorry, I didn't.
No,
I
no.
didn't notice. Yeah, I am. I'm gonna do another attack with my crossbow. This time with sharpshooter thing. So let me just see one more time.
Against
what
what?
the hell? Against that armor thing that I was
Yeah.
shooting at. 1 second. Attacking at long range doesn't impose a disadvantage. Your ranged weapons attack half cover and 3/4. Before you make an attack with the ranged weapon that you proficient with, you can choose to take a -5 penalty to add +10 to the attack's damage. Okay. So, alright, so I'm attacking the armor.
Yeah. So you take a -5 to the attack. Yeah.
Yeah, correct. So that's 15.
Nope. Sorry, man.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's fine. That now I know that it's probably not smart to do that. I'll do another attack, but now no sharpshooter.
Yeah. It actually it does hit, of course, but it glances off the armor.
So the second one is 19. Does that hit?
No, unfortunately, 20. You needed a 20.
What the? Okay. Well then, that's That's my. I don't have anything else. That's my. And I'm not gonna use jump aways because I'm quite good where I am right now.
Yeah. Thalius, your Raven.
The Raven does the help action on the table again. It like
understand.
flies around it and backs at it, but it doesn't do actually damage. It's just trying to distract it.
The horror just makes 2 attacks at you, Olivia, with his sword. So that's an 11, probably misses, right?
Misses.
13, wow. Rolling like shit, like you guys. Yeah, that's it.
A little bit of balance.
Thalius.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my time and aim carefully. Use steady aim to shoot at the table. It's my steady aim for advantage.
Yeah.
26.
Yeah, hit.
Cool. That's 18 points of damage. And this time the black ball, like the black cloud flies out of it, out of the bolt and hits the armor.
So the moment you're, and that's necrotic damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you take your aim at the table, and Sean, you're midst prodding your spear into it, and it explodes into many wood splinters before your eyes, and it rests on the floor there.
Alright.
In its dying moment, there's this necrotic mist going into the armor, which is also glowing, but this is dark glow. It seems not affected by any of the necrotic stuff.
Not affected as the team.
That's a team. Sean.
Yeah, as the table explodes, some of the splinters hit Sean, but actually seem to help him instead of hurt him because of the Exploits curse. I get some temp HP. And yeah, I'll move around and attack the Helmed Horror.
Yeah.
Twice. See if I can hit that. 26.
Go
Finally.
hit.
It's 10 points of damage. And for the second attack, it's a 11 is probably gonna miss. Let me see, do I have anything left? It's not on any of my hexes because those are gone. Nope, that's all I can do. That's my turn.
Okay, Olivia.
Well, it was let's see if it's no. Oh, that's all ranged now.
You dodged 4 longsword attacks from this creature.
Yeah,
and
I'm
getting
just
more and more
wondering
frustrated.
if I can dodge the 6th. Like,
Let's see.
You can always disengage.
I think that might be the smartest idea to do. Just gonna disengage. Like,
Mhm.
where do we go? 1. 30 here.
Okay.
That's my turn. I have no bonus actions.
Okay, that's your turn. Hellenic.
Oh, I do have bonus. Oh shit!
Oh,
I
sorry,
completely
what's your bonus
forgot.
action?
No, I forgot I had Misty Step as a bonus action, but that's too late now. Would have been very useful.
You can put, you can save your spells. Okay. Hellenic, your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna do an attack now, not sharpshooter.
Okay. Just roll it down.
So, oh my god, it's a 19 wasn't hitting, right?
Oh.
So, okay, for the next attack, come on, man. Something above a... Alright, that was a 4 plus 9, 13. No, so both attacks miss, unfortunately. And
I know the feeling.
nothing else.
Thalius, your raven is.
Flies back to Sean, and it sits on Sean's shoulder, looking at Sean's spear. And the moment he tries to stab, it will try to distract the armor.
Okay, so it's going to try to attack Sean now. So it's 19.
That hits.
It's 9 slashing damage.
Of course, it is gonna hit.
And a 24. Jeez. I'm finally rolling good.
Yeah, of course, because you're trying to hit Sean, so then.
Yeah. I
I'm
switched
already off that.
the Sean mode. Yeah. It's his turn though. It's the light inside. It's not as bright as you counted it. It's getting a bit wary.
Started to dim.
Oh, still strong. Still strong isn't.
Gonna
Thalius.
steady my crossbow, aim carefully, and 23.
That hits.
16 points of damage, but it's normal piercing, not magical.
It's a magical weapon, right? Oh no, it's a non-magical weapon. Sorry, yeah, it's normal piercing. So yeah, that's good to know. Yeah, it impacts. It almost glows dim, but there's still some magical energy keeping it
That's my turn.
together. That's your turn, Sean.
Alright. With help from the Raven.
Ah,
Way
net.
to go.
And at
ahead.
20. There we go.
Yes.
Only a 1.
So how do you want to do this?
Okay. Yeah, basically just go right into the light that it's shining itself. Not actually going for the armor, but going in between the armor and just stick it into it as a point and try and
Nice.
wedge it.
Yeah, so you go in and you probably hit some magical contraption device precisely with the tip of your point, and it and goes down, and it's now laying in shambles in front of your feet.
Alright.
That was pretty bad.
Yeah, that was a table, guys. I don't know exactly what what's going on in here, but
Can I see
Yeah, and
what's up
But
with the
it's like-
armor? Is it like normal armor that was animated, or was it like is it usable as armor?
That's a good question. I would say yes. It's plate armor.
And I'm gonna
There's no magical properties to it. Well, you have to identify, but it's just armor. The magical was the essence that binds together, but it's actually a nice dwarven plate armor.
put that
A
in
shield.
the bag of holding.
Yeah. Well,
Does
you have
any
the
of
dwarven
you
plate.
want a shield? I'll hold up the shield. And
I'm
also
good.
put that in the bag of holding.
I have my shield.
The table is unrecoverable. That's
I wanted a new writing desk.
not gonna be it.
No nice fountain pen in one of the drawers or anything.
You sense that a lot of these drawers were actually, well, not really drawers, but made to appear.
I gotta look at Thalius because he also took some damage when taking the fall. Should we take a moment to gather ourselves before heading further?
No. I sort of want to see what's in the room, but yeah. we
Yeah,
should
no,
take a
we'll
break.
check out the room, make sure there's nothing else there, any chairs that come to life or a
Well,
wardrobe. But
do you need some healing or?
well, can you?
Sure. And Lennick
we-
hops over and touches your leg, and I cast Cure Wounds.
if we're
On me or on? Cool.
On you.
How much do you heal?
It's oh my god, I rolled bad. So that was a 4 healing. I could have
Oh.
gotten an 8, but I got a 1.
Are you
4
sure you're pretty
healing.
short, right? So I'll look down and
Yeah.
go. Well, that's actually much appreciated. That really hurt when I landed at the bottom of that pit, and I like stretched my foot out a bit. I was like, oh, that. Oh, thank you.
I imagine your foot being backwards the
Worries.
entire battle, and now it's like turn back again.
It's like the sprain just goes away.
It's nice.
I'm gonna send the Raven back in to pick up another coin.
Yeah, nothing happens. Except for the urns, the rooms is quite empty from big
Oh.
objects.
Take over the vision of the Raven and see what's inside the urns.
Make an investigation check.
Don't call. Like,
Investigation
want
with my
to-
Raven.
be a Debbie Downer, but this seems like a rather small treasure for the legend.
Well, I seem rather really hurt.
Yeah, so with your basic intelligence, you don't even have to roll for it. This is definitely not 500,000 dragons lying here. But what you do, well, the Raven doesn't see a lot, to be honest. It sees shiny stuff.
Yeah.
But Olivia, you can, since you're standing there, you don't have to roll for what you see. It's actually 5 copper urns on the pedestal. And one urn, there's these gems sticking out of it, and another urn contains some other stuff. You have to really go through the urns to see, but it looks like more of like jewelry. One of them contains more copper stuff, and silver stuff, and some gold stuff. But it's hard to figure out what's in these urns, so you have to go through them one over one if you want to investigate them.
So, Thalias,
Yeah.
how much room is in that beautiful bag of yours?
Enough. I'm gonna have the Raven like land on them and back on them and try to tip one over to see if there's like anything trapped that's gonna explode and kill me. I'm not sure he can push one over. He can push 50 pounds.
It's not going they're pretty big filled urns. I think you can tip them as a human. As a Raven, it's probably not. You can roll a strength check for the Raven if you really want to do that.
Nah, if nothing budges, I'm gonna move in, but like look for traps, and I'm like super paranoid at this point.
Make an investigation check for traps.
I'll assist you with that investigation. Oh,
Sure.
not that you need it.
You distract me, you mean?
Yes, that's what I meant.
The room doesn't seem there doesn't seem any apparent traps. If you look in the first urn, there's this contains 5 big gems, tourmalines. Each of them is worth 100 gold pieces each. I'll tell you this. I assume at some point you will identify this at some point, but just write 100 gold piece each tourmalines.
How do you write tourmalines?
Just give me yeah.
Lanik is doing the bottom one, digging. So you see him sitting on the edge of the thing and like looking around this bottom urn.
Okay. So in between the tourmalines, the gaps are filled up with copper pieces, and it's a total of 200 copper pieces between the
200
gems.
copper.
Yeah. You're looking at the bottom one, Lennox. So that actually holds 9-inch tall silver statue of a dwarf priest, and that's it. Actually, there's nothing more in it. But the priest's eyes have amethyst eyes.
Didn't you guys say that all the doors said dwarves only?
Yes.
Maybe it means carry this stupid dwarf statue and you can enter only.
That could work.
Worth a shot.
So for your
All right.
information, that statue you're holding is worth 250 gold, and it weighs 10 pounds. So I don't know who's carrying it, but that's for your inventory.
I'm carrying it.
Okay. So the other ones I'll tell you as well. There's another urn that's filled with rings, 11 rings. They're all gold. And between the rings, there's 650 silver pieces in that urn. There's a third urn filled with 250 gold pieces, just that. And the fourth urn contains 33 blue quartz gemstones, and they're each worth 10 gold pieces. And that's it, actually. That's the
Do we have any idea what the gold rings are worth? Or
yeah, the gold rings are worth 25 gold pieces each, sort of.
okay, I'm gonna like take the bag of holding and say, should we divide this up when we get out?
Yeah, we'll
Start
right there, right?
putting all this into the bag of holding.
Okay. Yeah, except for the
Except
statue
for
of
the
the
dwarven
dwarf.
statue, yeah.
Okay.
I'll take Olivia's advice and go towards one of the doors.
Well, Lanik, hold on. This seems pretty defensible. Do you think we should like take a break here? I don't feel amazing.
Okay. Sure. I'll take a break.
And I'll set the raven just outside the door so he can look into the hallway, warn us if anything is coming.
Sure.
And,
You're taking a short rest?
Yeah. Take out something to eat, something to drink, like a little bit of drink.
Yeah, no problem. I don't know if you have any spells that that disappear after an hour, but it's everything in this place is silent, and all the noise that has been made is caused by you. So nothing really happens in the time that you're staying in the treasure room.
I mean, I got my health back and I got my spell slots back, so I'm happy.
I'm gonna use the arcane recovery, so I get 3rd level health up.
The brilliant rolls continue.
Mine were alright.
Surprisingly, I'm not hurt. Not of lack of trying. What was it? 55 hit?
4 or 5, yeah.
Yeah. I just
Dodging and
unleashed him
weaving.
on Sean, but he rolled him back with his hit dice, so that's good.
Well, I lost my temp HP.
That's true.
Okay.
Okay. So you take a short rest. Everybody refreshed, requickened, everything. That's nice.
Yeah. And, let's try another door.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which door do you want to try? You don't have to move your piece there. All the traps have been sprung, so to say. Just tell me which door you want to try first.
Lennick was heading for the last one.
The bottom one?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you're doing what? You're touching the statue to the door, right?
Mm-hmm. I offer it to the door, as in open
Please accept my offering.
open
Oh, noble door.
door. Simsalabim.
Simsa, Shazam! And actually, it opens a bit, not for long. It's not like opening directly, but still trying to process what it's seeing. Yeah, it's the bottom door opens, and I'll tell you what you see in that room. Let's see which room this is. Yeah, so the adamantine door opens into the room, and the north, east, and south walls of this room are 20-foot high room, and they are adorned with this dust-covered frescoes depicting dwarf smiths at work in the forges. And on top of a stone block in the middle sits this iron anvil raised, and all the fixtures are draped in cobwebs.
Is everyone behind me, or
Oh,
or
Yeah,
did I
I'm just
take a look?
looking at this gap, like unsure how I'm going to cross it. But since you guys are not waiting, I'm just gonna misty step over it then.
If you have 10 strength, I think you can jump it.
Yeah.
You can,
Unless you have a
yeah,
negative
if-
strength.
this small gap.
If you have 10 strength, I don't have 10 strength.
Oh, really? Jeez.
I have 8 strength.
And you can jump 8 feet.
You're not
But
making
I'll
that.
just since you all like didn't even like saw it as a problem, I'm just gonna like guys.
I'm still behind you.
Oh, so you are.
Yeah.
Then I'll just look at this 10s.
See, like, yeah, I'm just gonna scout with my raven. Yeah, if there's something valuable, we can go there. Do you mind? And I'm gonna like sit down, and my eyes turn wide, and like the raven flies out with Sean.
Yeah, you don't see. You can make a perception check as a raven.
I also do. I also I'm exploring here.
A question, not saying I'm going to do it, but if I like, could I potentially like try to search your person, or will you just like wake up instantly if I do that?
That's a good
That is-
question. I think we've always played it that you can feel stuff, but I will check.
Sorry, what if you do
Well,
what?
he's currently controlling the raven, right?
Ah,
And like I'm standing next to him.
yeah, I don't know. It's
I don't know either.
Can you sense that? If you're, I think you don't sense anything, right? You just experience the raven.
Yeah. No, you're deaf and blind
Oh, then you still feel.
regarding your own senses, so you would still feel.
Okay.
You can try a sleight of hand check to see.
Oh, I'm not going.
I mean, I can't see
yet.
you. I guess you would know because you're a wizard. You would know how this spell works.
Yes, that's like I'm like pondering to do it, but like not yet. Maybe
Okay.
later.
Can I also do a perception check?
Yeah, are you looking at something specific or just looking at the room, or?
I'm doing a circle around the anvil.
Okay, so yeah, you don't have to roll for it. You see across the cobwebs around the raised stone block, there is writing similar to the ones that you couldn't read. So that's what you see. The anvil looks pretty neat. And if you look at the wall, the frescoes, you can roll me a perception check.
Yeah.
What does the
No.
writing say? I'm assuming I see it as well.
Yeah, you see it.
I will.
And actually, so Sean, you read that it's in Dwarvish runes. The block says, "Let the hammer fall and the anvil ring." And you, Lanicky, what you see is that with perception that the frescoes look flat, except for there's this stone hammer wielded by the smith, which it's sticking a bit out of the wall.
I was gonna say Sean dismisses his spear, summons his weapon back as a hammer, and just uses that to hit the anvil with it.
Yeah, you don't have to roll for attack. Well, roll for attack to see if you net one listen, but just for fun.
I'll just use a spear attack.
Yeah, sure. No, you hit it, and it reverberates to the room like a bell echoing. No, nothing.
You instantly see Thalius pop out of his. Like, that was way too loud. Yeah,
I'll
from the
say
other side of the bridge.
I'll say to Lennick, I think we're supposed to hit this with the hammer, but I don't know what the hammer is. You see anything?
Yes, I think I see something here on the fresco, on this painting thing, and I'll try to. I'm hopping at it to point.
Yeah, it's not hard to slide out the hammer. To be honest, it's not very stuck, so you get out the hammer without any.
But
issue.
I think you need some height for it. So maybe if you want to use the anvil, maybe you want to use the hammer.
That's fine.
And Sean, as you grab the hammer, you actually see similar dwarven runes inscribed on the hilt that says, "Let's hearts be lifted and battles won."
Interesting. Hard to believe that was one. Right. Well, let's give this a go. And he hits the anvil with the stone hammer.
Yeah. So this time the sound is different. It's more harmonious, and again it reverberates through the room. But you feel good. And Lennick and Sean, you both have 10 additional temporary hit points for the next.
Nice. Didn't have to even make a speech or anything. Right.
And Olivia and Thalius, you see this from a distance, and look here's good, but no hit points for you, unfortunately.
I mean, he's gonna hit it again to see if it happens again. But other than that,
Yeah, do that.
Yeah.
Again, it makes a great sound, but no, nothing.
just check the other frescoes. Is there something similar there? And otherwise,
Make a perception or investigation check to see if you see something.
that would be investigation, because my perception is shite.
They're very nice. They're not as enthralling as the one that almost lured you in downstairs, but nothing special about this. To be honest.
Well, I wanna see if the other rooms have similar benefits.
Yes, let's investigate. I think the statue can definitely be useful everywhere. So I hop to the second door in the middle.
Okay, of course for you no problem to cross the 15 feet gap with your bunny hop. But how are you guys trying to cross it? I'm looking at Olivia, Thalius, and Sean, or if you're even trying to cross it.
Well, since I can back, I'm not gonna cross it anymore.
My raven goes again, and I'll just sit somewhere there.
I'll wait to see, because I can't cross it either, so I'm not gonna use a spell just to get there.
Yeah, the statue opens the door again for you, Lennick, and inside, a similar adamantine door. But it contains 4 suits of rusted plate armor without helmets for a dwarf in each of the corners. The suits are draped in cobwebs, and roll for no, I'm not. These suits of armor don't have the same tenacity as the one protecting the smaller treasure. These seems ordinary.
When I see the suits, I instantly jump back 15 feet and wait a few seconds until something moves. But if they don't move, I yell out again some suits, but they do not seem to move. and I walk further in to do an investigation.
As you walk back in, you'll see on one of the suits on the shoulder, the raven is sitting, just looking at you.
Brave, yeah. The Raven also have 10 temporary HP points, I think, or not?
No, it flew back after the
Ah,
ringing
it flew
sound
back,
because that was way too loud. So I flew back.
Okay. No, then.
But otherwise,
yeah.
it would have had, I guess.
OP Raven, man.
So
Yeah,
do
it's
I?
maybe-
Yeah, I'm doing an inspection. Do I roll for perception, or do I see something? Does it need to be?
Well, you see
Perceived?
in the far wall, so the wall to the east has inscriptions.
Oh,
Can I read those
more.
through the raven?
Yeah.
If
Yeah,
I go
you
with
can. You can probably, if you're doing Raven, you can read it. I think you understand what
Yeah.
Raven sees, and it says, "A secret never before told will part Dumation." So I'll write it down because Dumation's lips.
Can you also copy what was on the hammer and the thing? Because I forgot to write it down.
Sorry. Secret never told is never lips, and the iron.
I will. If I only see the text, I will go back towards the rest of the group and say just suits and some foreign language.
As you come back, I'll translate it for you.
Okay. If you guys want me, sorry, I say it in Lennic. If you guys want me to do anything in there, I can do it. Otherwise, I think we can go to the first room back.
Do the suits of armor seem valuable, or are they too destroyed to be of any worth?
They seem very rusty. Everybody, if you replay the text though from Dumation, everybody can roll a religion check to see if that rings a bell.
Ooh, religion did I not?
My
Wow.
God, my rolls have been bad.
What are
today.
these rolls, man?
I'm so happy that I'm proficient in religion and get a +5, so I can roll a 10. Does my background help?
No, really.
Since I'm an acolyte who studied at a
Sean,
temple.
with your studies of Dwarven, you probably read some book about it. It rings a bell, and you get like, yeah, okay, the Mathian is the Dwarven god of secrets, and
I'll-
something of secrets. Yeah.
I will shout it out to Lennick. Maybe tell it a secret. Something might happen
okay.
similar to the hammer, because it's a dwarven god of secrets. I think Mathian. So
Okay, a secret. 1 second.
never before told.
Well, we're too
Told
far away
anyone.
to hear if you whisper it.
Exactly. We'll keep our eyes
Um,
or
I'll just
ish,
leave
yeah.
my raven in the corner.
Yeah, and I whisper to one of the statues. Sometimes I don't wash my hands after peeing.
Well, we didn't hear that since you whispered.
You see Dalius, you hear Dalius laughing from the other side of the bridge.
I say that to every. I say that to every statue.
Wow. Is this actually something that is a secret? I mean,
yeah, I mean, I won't say it to anyone.
no, I mean, but I mean, people have seen you going to the toilet, right? And not watching it. It's
It's no one knows about this. It's one of the best one, but unless you count, I don't know, animals or something. But
let's see.
it's not
Uh-huh.
like I'm notorious about.
It's also a secret people can assume is true.
Yeah, that's what I was hinting at. Like they see you coming from the bathroom, like, did you wash your hands?
All right. Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying to the statue. If nothing happens, then
Nothing really happens.
I mean, other things. Do I know anything specific that is a secret that no one else knows? No, I don't. I mean, I can. That's my secret. That I don't wash my hands after peeing sometimes.
Sucks that the gap is too big.
Yeah.
Nothing really happens.
All right. So then, so I say to the group, yeah, it's not not a secret. Maybe in Dwarvish need to say it, or maybe sorry, I don't know that it's. Did you tell me that it's Dwarvish?
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Yeah, we
I'll,
probably put a
Probably.
stealth filter
With
by
all the
now.
dwarves
Okay.
here, yeah.
Yeah.
then
That's also
yeah,
a secret.
maybe you
that's,
need to say it in Dwarvish.
Well, the only way I'm getting there is by making a lot of noise and using a spell, so nope.
Yeah.
I'll jump over
Yep.
Atlantic again for the next door. Wait for him with the statue.
Yeah, and I offer it to the dwarf, the god of the dwarf.
The god of the door.
I can jump in
Um,
one. It's only 7 feet, and I have 8 strength. So.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, 8. Yeah. Yoo-hoo.
The last piece just crumbles off and you fall 69.
Oh.
It would be. I mean, just sorry, but thinking about it, like I know I can. Like as a human, I don't know if I can make it or not, right? I have
No,
a
it's
feeling.
like.
But you are like D&D, like I know I can jump exactly 7 feet, no matter what.
It's like I can do this, and like you take a running start and then hope for the best. I can roll for it if you want to.
So this room actually has like some other features. So a 10-foot tall painted statue of an armored male dwarf wielding a battle axe and wearing a mask stands at the back of this 25-foot high room. So there's this huge dwarf with a battle axe in his hand. Before the statue in the second floor is looks like a trap door with a ring, and that's it actually. That's all the features of this room.
As
No,
Olivia jumps over the gap, I follow, because I don't want to be left alone.
No writings anywhere or runes or.
No, but you can see you can roll religion. So people with dwarf, so people that speak dwarfish can do a religion check as well.
18.
Wow, that's
Not 20.
yep. So
Yes.
you pulled over this little drawer with all the information about religion from the dwarves. So I was like, oh yeah, now it starts flooding back to you again.
I studied
so
Dwarfish
this-
abroad.
This is actually a very famous god to you. You've seen in many stories. This is Gorm Giltin, and he's the dwarven god of vigilance and also known as Fire Eyes.
Okay.
I'm
I
gonna
look at the eyes of the
carefully
statue.
check for traps.
Yeah.
Let's see. You gonna you check the traps. What do you check for traps? The trapdoor.
Yeah, the trapdoor as well as the eyes of the statue.
Okay. Yeah. So with that investigation, the trapdoor seems a bit too perfect. I mean, it's It looks like it fits the floor seamlessly, but a bit too seamlessly. And
Pull the door lever. That's what Dahlia says.
that's that's what you venture.
I think this is a trick. And I step out of the room.
I wanna
A statue, though.
do wanna check the statue.
Make an investigation check.
I'll assist you with your investigation of the statue.
Alright.
Are you guys now standing on the?
Yes, we are.
But for my information, do you walk over the trapdoor,
No,
or do you?
I
No,
will
I'll go
very
around
much
the trapdoor since our
I'm
friend.
just asking, man.
Yeah.
I don't know, just general asking, wonderment.
Not a net 20 on the investigation.
Yeah,
Nice.
the only thing you can ascertain is that the statue is actually seamless with the floor, so it's not like separate. Everything is one piece.
Okay, I do wanna put a little flame near the eyes, see if that does anything, because the fire eyes.
It's
Okay.
like a candle you can light.
Yeah. See if that does
Um,
anything.
No, nothing happens.
I'll try to pull that thing on the trapdoor.
Still gotta do
That's
it.
why I'm not in the room.
Okay.
Just look like
Okay.
Well, we don't see. Like we're looking at the
we
statue.
we're
I'm so glad you joined that. Make a dex save, please.
Just Lenek or everyone?
Just the people touching the trapdoor or pulling the ring.
I use my extra. What was it? I have
Extra,
a bunny
please don't
thing.
be a 10.
Lucky footwork.
What that means?
So an extra D4 for the dex save. So 14.
14. Still fails though.
Oh.
So out of
As
the
usual.
ice, so you're investigating with some fire the ice, and the moment Lennox touches the foot, the ice will light up, and there's two burning rays of magical fire directly at Lenny, and they deal.
Fire?
Fire damage.
I absorb elements.
Huh? You take 22
Cast-
damage, so half, I think.
Yeah.
I cast a reaction. It's a second level spell, absorb elements.
Yeah.
Let me see.
I think you can cast it at
that's-
first level.
Yeah, it's also upcastable.
Yeah, upcasting only helps with more damage if you hit something within like a minute.
Does it?
Yeah,
Oh.
it only lets you do more damage.
Oh, okay. So it's five damage that I absorb. I
No,
guess.
you get resistance, so you take half. I think absorb elements, you take half the damage, and then
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can do a number of d6s
Oh,
depending on the spell
oh.
slot in your
Okay,
next attack.
thanks for. Yeah, okay. Thank you. So half
So-
then. Yeah.
Well, the ice, you immediately instinctively cast this spell very quickly, and you only take 11 damage, fire damage.
Oh,
Right.
okay. Oh shit.
Um,
Oh yeah, and I had the 10 temporary hit points, so
Yeah, so that's
I only do one damage, really.
Hey man, you win some, you lose some.
And you see Talia stand outside the door. Didn't I say don't touch the hatch?
I'm so glad you did though.
Oh, I thought you meant to you were talking to your the other people of the group. I touch everything normally, so maybe next time say Lanik, you too.
You just see him sigh and jump to the other side of the bridge.
well,
Okay, I'm happy that you didn't. That Olivia and Sean were not.
I want to walk around it again.
exactly. Well,
So just for my information, when I touched that handle, it didn't actually open a ledge or something, right?
No,
Okay.
it's a fake trapdoor. It's everything in this room is one piece.
It's an actual trapdoor.
Trapdoor.
it's an
So,
actual
It's a
It's an
trap.
actual trapdoor.
yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
it's a
trapdoor.
trapdoor.
Were there any other paths that we missed that we know of? No, right?
Well, the second room is kind of still.
Yeah, like
I-
the
The one
secret
with
room.
the secret. If you guys say a secret and it works, then I know that someone in the world knows that I don't wash my hands after peeing. someone in this world knows it if another secret works.
Everybody that lived with you a couple of years would know that.
So, Misty Step.
As everyone is hesitating, I'm letting
Well,
my
can I
raven
just? Oh,
carefully fly
Ah.
into the room and see if it can hide behind the statue.
I was gonna say to do something.
Not sure if I should roll for stealth for it, but
Probably
Yeah,
right.
I'm only jumping to this side if we are gonna go
No.
there. I mean, otherwise I will just stay with you guys.
I assume
know.
everyone sees the raven fly in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I will.
So- Sean will wait to see what happens because he doesn't really want to use anything for it.
I'll also wait, but I'll listen.
Actually, I also stay on this side because, I mean, I already was there and it didn't work, so I wouldn't know why I would go again.
Yeah. So Olivia, you're totally alone in the room. What do you do?
Can I smack the Raven?
Yeah,
Or at least
make
try
an
to
attack.
smack the Raven?
You can make an attack roll against the Raven. Yeah, see if you can hit it.
With my staff.
Probably it has to have cover. So, but based on Baird's positions,
It's 12 AC, so probably meets it.
it beats me. Yeah.
Are you trying to
Yeah.
kill it?
Oh,
No, probably not right. Or I don't know.
I'm just trying to poke it, like, get out.
Fireball.
It'll fly out. You're just trying to poke it.
Yeah, like split. Oh shit! I split it against the wall.
Yeah, it had 1 hit point, so.
I know. Well, it could have had 11 hit points, but
Well, if it wasn't leaving, then I would have hit it from here, but...
okay. What do you say? Well, you can type the message if you want.
What did you guys tell me that the riddle, the dwarfish stuff said exactly?
I think we
Still
typed
in the chat, right?
A secret never before told.
Told will part Dumation's lips.
So we expect it to say something if you tell a secret. Or open a gateway.
Yeah.
That's what Thaddeus would have told you.
Same.
That's kind of tricky. Can I have a 2 minutes? How, like, to phrase it correctly?
Sure.
Secrets! More secrets!
With all the secrets.
Ah, this group has secrets, man. So many.
This group has a lot
Yeah.
of secrets.
Gonna play a simple barbarian next campaign. There's no
Yeah.
no complicated
My secret
backstory.
is
No,
that I like the rage.
yeah, exactly.
It has amnesia. It doesn't know the backstory. It doesn't know who he is.
No.
Fight.
It
Secret
remembers
probably would
everything
be
about
like-
its life. It used to like split wood for a living, and it did that for 20 years, and that's all he did. Eat, sleep, and split wood.
Yeah, split wood.
I hope you're doing GM whisper because
Yes,
otherwise
I'm
it's not
just
gonna be
typing
secret.
But
I have to phrase it correctly,
Sure, sure.
because otherwise, then people might have known.
she's talking about her genocide. You hear Talia say, I think she's talking about her genocidal elves again.
Or will be.
Genocidal elves?
Yeah, don't
What,
shout it out loud. She's prickly about it. I'm pretty sure she's one of them.
She did genocide?
I think
Can
her
I do
people
an
did.
Can I do an inside check into
Sure.
that?
You can try.
Oh wow! Now I suddenly start rolling well. So 25.
Yeah, so you gather it's like a joke, but Dalius thinks it might be true.
Okay.
That, like, not her specifically, but like her people might have done terrible things. Whether it's actually true, Dalius also doesn't know, but you got like, this is joking about something that he believes.
Okay. Okay, and then you see Lanik just make a small, quick note in a small notebook in the pocket.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
I think they're called Sylvandi or something like that.
Rolfandi?
Yeah, I can't even read my own notes. Sylvandied or something like that. I think they were evil elves, and she seems to be really curious about those. So yeah, pretty sure that's not.
No, that is very, very disturbing.
Although she claims they're all dead, but you know, elves, they live for like hundreds of years, so no way of telling how old she is.
How do you know her? Where do you know her from?
But she was assigned to us by the Greyhounds, I think, to help us. We did some work for them, and she's one of them. So, you know.
While you were talking, and Olivia, you see this firsthand. The door, the wall is in front of you, parts open, and before you lies a spiral staircase going down.
I imagine the door opening made like a big sound.
Yeah, it's apparent, like it's not very smooth. It made some rumbling at least. Maybe from this
I'll
distance.
yell back,
not that
it's
loud to-
open!
I'll look at Sean and go, "Can you take me with you?"
Well, I was figuring Lennick, and I'll give Lennick some rope.
Oh, yeah, I have a great idea. And I like take my bag of holding, and I look at Lanik. You're gonna let me out again, right?
What is it? 10 minutes of airing inside the back of holding?
Let you out? What?
That's a magical bag. If you think of me and stick your hand in, think of me and pull, you'll pull me out again.
You're trusting your life to somebody who's never used a bag of holding. That's awesome.
Okay.
Oh, I have a bad experience with this bridge.
I'm happy with trying.
I'll put the raven into the bag of holding and like pull it out again. I'm going like, yeah. So I'm gonna start putting my feet into it, and I'm like letting you hold it as I'm going into it.
What the fuck? Okay. I didn't know that was actually possible. Okay, so sure, I will. How heavy is this bag of holding?
It's 15 pounds.
Okay, then I jump on to the opposite side.
Yeah.
And I'll try to imagine
Empty it over
how
the
does
side
this,
of the bridge.
this guy.
I'll walk down and yell up from down here to throw down a rope so I can climb up. Look at Tali's doing like whatever.
Do you have 60
Uh,
feet rope? I don't know.
All right, it's 60 feet, right?
Maybe combined you can.
I have a rope
Yeah,
if
if
someone
we-
lets me out.
If someone else has a rope, then
I'm gonna first do that.
Yeah.
What Talia said. I'm gonna think of this dude and then try to pull him out.
My hair! My hair!
Yeah, you get out. No problem.
Scares the shit out of me seeing a head come out of a bag.
And when I'm out, I'll reach out my hand and go, "Can I have my bag back?" Thank you.
I'll put it on the ground actually.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
It would be so
throw
awesome
down
if
some rope.
there was a midnight
Thalius.
campaign. You just kill him instantly.
I would have absolutely laughed if he said, "No, not pulling him out."
Yeah.
I'm following Haragon. I follow the leader.
Should have done an insight check first, but yeah, that's what I figured.
And
And I'll tie my rope to your Sean, and I go like, "Ah, crap! Should have done an easy way." I'll help you up.
well, at least now we know it works.
Well, it was the easy way actually. But
Yeah, Sean had to do exercise. You just were carried across. So
it's
Yeah,
a
no
great way
problem.
to infiltrate if we ever need to get inside anywhere.
you just have somebody need to pull you out though. But
I wonder how many people would fit in.
Well, there is only 10 minutes, so infiltration is a really short
But if you have
infiltration.
like one ticket to a gala, you can all get in.
Yeah, and then no, never mind. Let's go.
And then we arrive where we can move on.
and you, Olivia, still standing at the entrance, or did you already move ahead, Olivia?
No, I just waiting here.
So now you see this staircase spiraling down into the darky depths of this dungeon, which is already pretty far underground. Yeah, who leads the charge? What you can only do single file on this.
I'll be in front, probably, since I'm the beefiest.
I'll try to be in the middle.
I'll put you. Give me a sec. I'll put you. In the
I'll
order.
be the rear guard, I guess. Unless Lenek wants to be the rear guard.
Yeah, I'm a small dude. I can.
Okay, I'll put you in this order if you
There's a
want.
place.
Can we vote for Andre to be the front? Like I'm sure you wouldn't mind.
He's there, but
I'm,
you know, he's very.
I
upset.
have.
Oh, knowing Andre, he would try to hide in the shadows and be 20 yards in front of us.
That's true.
I don't know how high your passive perception is. Minus 19. I see quite well if there's any traps or anything.
You should go be higher second then probably.
Sure. You don't
Okay.
have light though, right? Only the lights of your.
I'll-
Yes, there's a lantern. Yeah, right?
After the
Yes.
2 combats, I'll keep my lantern on all the time because
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be surprised by something
Like
coming
everything
out of
here
the shadows.
seems to just not be like enemies or like not hiding. It seems to be attacking us from. So I'll keep my lantern on, and I'll also have the raven fly above with the lantern.
So you're going down this spiral staircase, which seems to go on and on and on, and you must imagine you must be down hundreds of feet below the surface of Wallaby by now. And then finally you hit the landing. And it's interesting because you're stepping into this darkened corridor, but from the peripheral you see these lights. Although you're deep underground, it almost seems like sunlight pouring down from the ceiling, and like little rays at least. And there's these motes of dust in there floating around, and you enter if you walk a bit through, and I'll put you on the map so you have an idea where you're at. So, Sean, Olivia, and Andre for all intents and purposes. And you're Raven indeed. Give me a second. Yeah. You see this corridor, which is already a bit lit, but nothing gets your eye yet.
Yeah, seems to be two ways, so I'll start going to the right first. People will follow. I am keeping my eye on the floor if I see any irregularities there. But
yeah, you can roll me a general perception check as the front man.
right.
Oop.
Alright. I'm just gonna start moving because that's. Oh well.
Yeah, and as you step around the corner,
Okay.
you see this huge caverns on the ground place with all this sunlight streaming from above, and everywhere you look you see gold and gold coins. All these alcoves, there's light everywhere. It shines. It's beautiful. It's more gold than you have ever seen in your life before.
Yeah, Sean starts heading in because
And
that's
and the moment you step in, out of the shadows, steps this dwarf. And you, it's clearly an aged dwarf clutching a staff painted with all these motifs, and they almost look like dragons entwined on the staff. And he's look old, but his eyes are very steady and bright. And he says, "Huh, I wasn't expecting anyone. Well, as you can see, the place is a bit of a mess. Maybe you should come back after I've tidied up a bit." And he starts moving back again.
We don't really mind the mess. Hello?
Oh. No. Who are you then? And what are you doing here?
Greetings. We were. He kind of looks at the rest. Brought here by a stone.
Ah, yes, the Stone of Galore. Oh. May I ask how you got in the possession of the stone? Because I'm pretty sure this is not yours, and it should belongs actually to someone else.
We. Now I need to use my own memory. We eventually found it right on.
Well, I mean, the person who gave it to us was Lord Never or Mr. Neverwinter, right? Neverember, yeah, in the end.
Neverember.
Oh,
Yes.
Daggold
That was-
Neverember gave it to you personally. But where is he then?
Well, Mr. Neverember is at his estate in town. And, So
He's in town? He's left Waterdeep years ago, right?
different Neverember, I think. This
We're
one
not
didn't
talking
seem
about
to
the
want
Gould?
to.
The previous Open Lord of Waterdeep, the Gould Neverember?
No, one of his
Yes.
descendants.
Yes.
What year do you think it is, sir?
I know exactly what the year is, 1492, but I mean,
I don't know what year it is.
Is that correct?
So I think that's right. He knows.
Okay.
But I've seen the gold only a couple of years ago. I mean, he brought the gold here and asked me to protect it, so that's what I'm doing here. And now you're claiming to talk to his descendant? You mean Renar?
Yeah, that one.
Exactly.
Ah, his son.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
He's the rightful heir, right? He said he didn't want the stone and gave it to us.
well, yes, but that is only an error when the gold is dead. But what is your intent here, if I may ask? You're checking up on me, or?
Can I do an insight check on this dwarf?
Sure.
Like, I want to know whether he's evil or something. 20. By the way, Lanik is just like hopping around in this area.
You actually, by the way, Sean, you feel this very strong pull.
I was just gonna ask. Like.
Actually, to alcove to the south here, somewhere here.
Okay.
You feel this pull.
Since Thalius kind of took over the conversation, I will slowly start moving that way then. But do the inside first.
Sure. Yeah. You want to ascertain if he's evil, right?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
He seems to be on board. He's seems to be actually be telling the truth that he's protecting this treasure for that gold Neverember. So people from Waterdeep, just roll me a history check. So I'll do some lore background again if you might have missed it. What happened?
Nope.
You.
Nope. I'm not too focused.
There was some issue with some dragon queen in the past. Some money went missing from Waterdeep, and that's all you know.
No.
Or not from Waterdeep, from like all of the Sword Coast, to be honest. But
How did you
Sorry. Go ahead. Yeah.
How did you survive for so long down here? Or do you go up and down all the time?
Pretty old.
But do you go out for supplies?
That's a lot of questions. I think I still haven't really found my answer to my question. Is I'm here to take care of this treasure, and it only belongs to the rightful heir, which is the Gould.
Do you want the short version of events or the long version of events?
I just want to know what you guys doing here.
Well, your lord never sent the stone to his son, but it got intercepted en route, and we recovered it for Renard, and he said like he didn't want it, so now we're here. That's the very short version.
I'm also not sure Renard believed the treasure was real. But he gave us the stone because he didn't want it. And his father gave it to him, so, I mean, a gift is a gift.
And my really, really short answer is that I'm working for a theater company, and we found this door, and these friends here, they seem to happen to know how to unlock the door. So I was basically just walking along in this dungeon. Of course, we would never, take something from someone that they don't belong to.
Are you holding the statue while you say this, or did you tuck it away?
Yeah, no, I have that in my pocket.
It's like sticking out.
Like a head of a
We
head
never
of a
take
gold.
Pockets with, like
anything from
jewels and
anyone.
gold sticking out.
Meanwhile, Sean is digging through a pile of coins looking for a key, but other than that, he's
Finders keepers.
Sean, roll me an investigation check, but it's with advantage. You find it. And at that moment, you find it's like, wait a minute, sir, your name, please. What are you doing there?
sorry. Just thought I saw something odd. I have to pocket the key.
As he's distracted.
Maybe a deception check with disadvantage already, and a sleight of hand check. Just,
While this happens, can I back up and start like putting down smoke powder kegs around the corner?
Sure.
21 on deception, 15 on sleight of hand.
Yeah, let's see. I'll get the stats. Give me a second.
Man is a trained fighter. He knows how to mislead his enemies.
And
Apparently.
you see the eyes narrow, and he says, "What did you put in your pocket there? All this treasure belongs to Duggold. Every part of it. Please empty your pocket, sir."
I really want this key, right?
You feel in your pocket, and the key is no longer there.
All right, I'll empty my pockets. I turn out my pockets.
And there's something else happens, but we'll skip over that for a sec. But
Okay.
you stand frozen in place for a bit, and
Yeah.
he's
Kind of.
like, I'd rather if you stand over there with the rest. Where did the other companion of you go? Look, listen.
I was on my way out, sir.
Of course. Make me a deception check as well, just for the heck of it.
On my way out, leaving a few kegs
I was
behind. Don't
technically
think
on
it's
my
just-
way
Oh,
out.
you were really on your way out? You were really going?
No,
Okay.
I was I was hoping he would follow and blow up, but I was on my way out after that. 24.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. I get you. Look, I know that I've not seen Renar in a very long time, but I know from the gold that we're not that much on speaking terms. So even though the story kind of checks out what you're saying, ma'am, and I believe that you're telling the truth, or at least think you're telling the truth. I think there's more to this as possible, and I mean, I still don't really understand what you're going to do here. I mean, you're going to get the treasure, or just take some parts of it? Or...
Treasure just gold and stuff?
It's mainly gold, but there is also diamonds and some gemstones. But like
Yeah, basically all valuable shiny things.
yeah, think of not Lord of the Rings, but the Hobbit kind of treasure. Like there's
Like
other stuff in
fox,
between there,
leather.
but it's mainly gold.
Right.
Or
Yeah.
jewelry.
Honestly, now you ask, sir, I don't know why we are here.
Oh.
Just look at my friends, like questioning, look, why are we here?
Well, to be fair, seeing this does kind of surprise me. I was kind of on the same line with Reinar that the treasure probably wasn't real. The whole stone thing threw me off a little bit. It talked to us, let us do a few things to get here. But and I kind of put my hand on the stone and mentally and kind of think like, where do you need anything or can we go? Like, does the stone need anything from here? Does it say anything?
You don't hear it talk out loud, but you sense like, I just want to be free.
As this is going on, I'm like emptying the bag of holding into my backpack, except for the plate, because that's too heavy, and the shield. And I'm removing the lantern from my raven and tying the bag of holding with a bit of string open on its feet.
Okay.
Black hole collecting. Let's the raven fly at the treasure.
Building my own Dune spice collector,
Yes.
spice harvester.
Awesome. Okay. Yeah. That's,
And I do kind of look at the rest like, actually, are we done here? Because like Sean has his thing.
Well, I mean,
Yeah. I don't know if that's also some good
I
more for you,
think you
Tom.
know Talius well enough to know he wants money.
Yeah, I know that, but I mean, we had a bunch of money from the other room. I mean, it's not like we had no money there. But I also don't know, Tom, if something special happens, like you said, when something else happens when I took the key.
you get a vision, but it doesn't relate to anything here. So you
Yeah.
sense like you completed the thing you came
Yeah,
here.
no,
to do.
that's what I wanted to ask. Is it like for
I
Sean,
mean,
it
the
would be
money is
done.
great.
Yeah.
It's filled with money, but you got yours.
Yeah, that's more.
Oh, I guess it's up to you guys here. Talius, say from around the corner, from like just at the end of the hall, I guess.
Well, if nothing else, off you go then, and please come back if you bring Lord Neverember or something that shows that you're really on his behalf. I mean, I like Rennar, and maybe he can do a good word, but
I'll start moving back. And
okay.
I'm already gone. Like, good day, sir. Have a nice day.
Bunny, coming?
Well, actually, sir, I'm not really with them, their group. I was, as I said, I was merely enjoying the theater. I guess your entrance is directly, connected with our theater. And do you know, by any chance, do you know someone that is called Wishes, by any chance?
Wishes? No, sorry, doesn't ring a bell.
No. Okay. Some. Do you have any? Sorry.
Is that somebody I should know?
He's a fairly old friend of mine. Any dragons that you know, or?
You see him stand still with that. Why do you ask?
Oh, well, we he's my friend, and I was just
You have a dragon friend.
Yes.
And
I was just sorry.
Is he here with you at the moment?
No, not at all.
Dragon friends, and what kind of dragon, if I may ask?
A good one. A friend of the good people, not one of those evil ones that you know. I
do know.
Well, yeah, it's a fairy dragon, actually.
A fairy dragon. Oh, okay. I thought you meant a real dragon, but sure.
No.
Okay. No.
Okay, and
you sound like a sigh of relief. Like, okay.
Yes,
it's-
and yeah, he was. Is it a he or a she? Do I know that?
it's a he.
Okay. And he sent me also to inspect this area. Do you enjoy if I stay a little bit to talk with you while the rest of the group just goes off?
Feel free to. I don't mind company.
Okay, then one second. I will just say goodbye to the rest of the group, and I hop over to.
Actually,
Yeah.
while they are talking, and Sean is kind of out of field of vision of the dwarf, and knowing Delius wants money, I think our other friend also kind of wants money. I'm gonna do something stupid. I think, well, is he? On the other hand, he has what he wants. No, never mind. No, it's not gonna do that. No. No. Go on. Sorry. Go on.
All right.
Yeah.
No worries.
Um,
I will just come towards your group and say, are you just returning or?
Well,
I'm kind of looking at the.
There's nothing useful here.
as everyone is leaving, I'm putting the smoke barrels back into the bag of holding.
and he starts moving. How fast do you do this? Because he starts moving towards you guys.
Yeah,
and-
like the moment they retreat and I realize there's not going to be a fight, I'll start cleaning up.
Yeah. You the moment you put the last smoke barrel in, he comes around the corner like, I thought you were already gone, sir. Please use the same exit and close the door in your way out. I'm sorry. What's your name, buddy?
Lennick? Lennick?
Lennick.
Yes.
Well, sorry. My name is Baroque. Baroque Kleinhanger. Not to be rude, but I really like my solitude. Say hi to your fairy dragon to me, to him, and good luck.
Okay. Well, good luck to you. Do you need any food or anything
No,
by any chance?
no. I have rations here.
Okay. Then.
Bird can fly 90 feet, right?
I think so.
So it's gonna fly around 60 feet. Yep, it's gonna fly there. And then it's gonna fly around the corner. I'm not sure if Mr. Baroque notices that while Tali is walking away, the bird is flying around the corner.
Make me a stealth check with advantage for the bird.
Right. That's Dex, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
20.
Nice. Off you go.
I will offer him some some rations and some water from me. So this
Very
dwarf.
Very nice, but my diet consists of something else. But
Huh.
thank you.
All right. Have a nice day
Raven.
then.
As he's dragging this out, my Raven does like a scoop through the gold with the bag sort of half open to see if he can pick anything up and then flies back.
Yeah, you're going to do like a scoop with a bag of holding, seeing what you can pick up.
Yeah, it's probably not staying open very well, and it's like really haphazard. But it's not as good as what a human would do it. But I might catch something. Who knows?
Make me a dex check to see how well it performed.
Nope.
Let's see. Let's say You still get it's a bit wobbly. It actually dives down in like a place where there's not a lot of gold, but still you get let's see 5d8, so 17. No, let me make it a bit more, like 5d10s, 24 gold in your scoop. Like it's yeah.
I'll add that to the loot.
Yeah, and it's the when the raven returns with the bag of holding, you can see like what was your bird doing?
It
My
was
room.
looking what was in the vault.
Make me a
It's
deception check again. Make me a deception check to see if he believes you.
well, it was looking, but sure.
Oh, sure, you're right. Yeah, but
I mean,
he's a bit
you can still be suspicious.
on edge. No, please leave. And you get a sense that he's getting a bit more agitated.
On our way out.
I will go as well.
I'll disengage before I move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You walk all the way back?
I mean, is there
Yeah.
any place that we didn't go to, or?
Not that
Think
I
everyone-
seen.
I'm gonna take the lantern of revealing and go back through the downstairs area to see if the doors really are all fake.
Oh, was the lantern of revealing on, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
It was on Talia, so it was like in the top right corner all the time.
Yeah. Okay, wait a second.
You have to wind back some of the. There was a dragon in the background.
Well, it's only 30 feet, so.
Pretty sure that dwarf is a dragon, but that's me as a player, not Sean.
It
You
doesn't
can't all play
prove-
that in and like.
Does it
No,
reveal
no.
that?
Don't
Yeah,
think it
that's,
does.
that's it. Okay.
Is there anything on the bottom floor at the first vault? Were there any secret doors we missed?
Well, you don't have to roll for that. No, actually, this was the vault with the 500,000 dragons in it, but you
Yeah,
you didn't
I
persuade.
think it's a 500,001 dragon. You mean? Like,
Yeah, like, I think since nobody really stepped up to get gold, and Sean has what he wanted. In fact, well, let's not get the what's his face Nemer guy after us and then steal this guy's gold.
Okay.
I think me as a player and probably Sean as well, but probably didn't realize that Neverember already had the gold, so it's like, all right.
Well, it was his father's gold.
Yeah.
But it was he was not really on best terms with his father. But when his life was under attack, he helped him. But
Yeah. So
okay.
guess we're heading
Yeah.
back.
You actually step back into the bottom the ground floor again, Lennick. You hear a voice like, I'm sorry, Lennick. I saw all this. I sensed that I shouldn't go further. So, did you see anything cool when you were down there?
That's wishes. Is that wishes?
Yeah. So and the moment he interacts with you, he'll appear to you, and before you see this purple dragon, smaller dragon, floating in the air, like, hi, I'm a friend of Lennick. I'm from the theater.
Yeah. Don't worry, anyone. This is a friend. Yeah, it's been it goes quite far, Vicious.
Yeah.
Quite deep. And did you know that there's actually a dwarf down there? He's been in there for a while, I think.
I don't think it's a dwarf. The reason I didn't really, I think I sensed something, but like another dragon. But
Another dragon. Oh, oh dear. The you mean? Oh, that makes sense actually. I don't know if everyone heard that, but I'll yell
DM
out.
question. The last dragon that we met, was he also in human form at any point? Or was he just all the way in dragon form?
all the way, it was in the just
Always in the-
a very young one floating in the harbor.
Okay.
Just
no.
never knew.
Yeah, I also wanted to actually now realize I have a passive insight of 16. When I said about this, when I was talking about wishes to this dwarf, he didn't. That
Well,
didn't.
he tensed up. You meant like
Oh,
he.
yeah.
He
Yeah.
tensed
Okay.
up.
Yeah, made sense. Okay. Well, I will say. Oh my. Guys, I think we didn't see a dwarf there. It was a dragon, I think.
That didn't look like a
Dragon,
dragon.
you say?
Yes. Yes. I think it's a bit. It's a bit more
I look at
dangerous than.
wishes. I look at wishes and go, can you also turn into dwarves?
I can look like a dwarf, and you see him.
You can.
Yeah, I can change my appearance, but not for that long. And
Wow. Is it
I
just
think-
dwarves?
Hmm?
Is it just dwarves or is it everyone you can turn into?
Let me
Well, I guess it's
No,
not
I
that difficult. And I look at Sean. Maybe it's not that surprising.
Yeah.
I need a
Makes sense.
drink.
The stone told us to look out for the dragon.
You see Talia say, I need a drink, and he sort of walks off to, I assume this place has a bar.
You're back into you're going all the way back to the theater.
Oh,
Yeah.
we were there, or we were not there. We were at the. I assume we were there.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, then yeah. So
Before we go into a public area, I will take out the stone and just ask, like, are you satisfied, or try
I'm
to ask you, but
Are you satisfied? You went in the vault. You came out, well, mostly empty-handed. I think you got the better end of the deal, but
well, I think I don't think we would want to have the wrath of the Lord behind us. I didn't really realize that he was already the owner of it. So, and he kind of says this out loud towards the rest as well.
well, there's always ownership changes, and to be honest, the way Neverember got his fortune is maybe not also above board. So was it really Neverember's treasure to begin with?
That's always the discussion, isn't it?
That's interesting. I saw you fight with a beholder, go all these hoops just to get here, and now you finally encountered it and you're leaving empty-handed? Wow.
Well, I'm not leaving empty-handed, but
Well,
I gotta look at the rest.
I mean, I pegged you for some more of fierce kind, but
By the way, while you're having this discussion, you notice that Lanik is still downstairs with the dragon wishes. By the way.
okay. Yeah, you're staying downstairs with the door stays open. By the way, the vault is unlocked. So the door stays open, so you can just go in now.
Yeah.
I'm
Like,
sorry, guys.
if you-
I'm just falling asleep here, basically.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
don't mind, since we are kind of out of danger at the moment. I think, if you don't mind, I'll
Yeah, you're
step
back in
out.
the theater, except for Lennick, who's still downstairs. But you,
Yeah,
you
you would have heard me say to Wishes, I think I will visit our dwarf/dragon friend again before you guys went up.
okay? Cool. Yeah.
That would be,
Let's end tonight's session here then, and
Yeah.
so we can pick up and can Thomas brief Thomas, and maybe Andre would like to have a gander at that treasure as well.
Andre, you did what next week? Like,
Well, there, like you said, there's still the opening to go back.
Hey,
to
you
it.
can still go back. It's just interesting. Yeah.
anyway,
Like
Maybe
I said,
bring
Sean
some
has what he
reinforcements.
wanted, so
Yeah, Sean got. I'll update you what happens, Sean. But
okay.